means you don't know what you're going to do until you do it. But here's our situation. We have a parent and a child. Somebody tell me who's who. Quickly, who's child? Oh, I guess she's the parent. Okay, so, child, there's something you desperately want from your mom. Now, something that in real life you could probably never get. Think big. What could it be?
LeBron James.
Right? All of this, you have to ask. That you really need to have LeBron James, and there's no way he's going to get it. But here's the thing. The only thing you can say is please. And the only thing you can say is no. Exactly. What's your line?
Please.
And what's your line? No. But the thing is, we have to see all of the things that they really mean underneath of that while we only hear these two words. Does that make sense? You've got this whole space. My one rule is that you're not actually allowed to touch each other. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, curtain.
Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
If what you're doing is not working, try something else. She's trying a few more things than you've been trying so far. Try more. Does that make sense? Great. Keep going. Here we go.
Please.
No.
Please.
No. Okay. No.
Please.
No.
Please.
Defend No.
Please.
No. Please. No. 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 And see, here's the thing. We have to make sure we saw what they were doing. Because in theater, this is the basis of all theater. You have to have characters in the scene who want something. They each have to have an objective. What do I want? I want LeBron James. What do I want? I want you to stop asking me and go home and do whatever you're supposed to do and not try to buy a person or whatever. But the thing is, you have to have these wants in conflict with each other. Because if you said, hey, Dad, can I have LeBron James? Sure, here you go, honey. The play is over. The same way in our play, if, for example, Proteus meets Sylvia and says, hey, Sylvia, love me instead of Valentine, and she says, oh, yeah, sure, great. The play is over. But we have to have these characters in conflict with each other to make it dramatic and exciting. And all the different things that they do to try to get what they want are the different actions that they take. So let's try to figure out what were the actions that they took. What did we see our son doing to try to get LeBron James? Yes?
Like getting down on his knees.
Great. What is he doing if he's getting down on his knees?
He's like giving himself to you like in exchange for LeBron James.
Oh, he's gonna give himself up?
Yeah.
To you? Okay, is it anything else? If you're on your knees?
Exactly.
Great. Begging. Good. Give self up. Great. Great. What else did he do? Yeah.
He took like a really firm approach.
Oh, great. So what was he trying to do by being really firm? Do you
Like intimidate.
intimidate? That's fantastic. He's a big guy. He could have been like right over Dad's face, right? Intimidate. Good. What else did he do? Anything else he did? Oh, there was a time at the end when he was going like this. What was he doing?
Puppy dog.
He was doing his like puppy dog eyes, like being really cute, right? Kind of cute. What else was he doing? Or what was he about to do, I thought? Cry, absolutely.
He's so sad. Such a good actor.
Good. Anything else he could have done? Fallen down?
Pretended to die.
Okay, pretended to die. Yeah, you don't give me LeBron James, I'll die. What about our dad? How was our dad acting? So kind of stuff. What was he doing? Yeah.
He was trying to like get them to stop, like by like yelling and like trying to like enforce the fact that he wasn't gonna get LeBron James.
Great. So it was maybe yelling. If he was trying to enforce it, what was he doing? Maybe like
Straight face.
say it again?
Straight face. Like he wasn't like smiling, he was very serious. Like
So he
you're
was
not
being very
getting
serious.
LeBron James.
So what was he doing? If he's being very serious and like trying to make him stop, can we think of like a stronger action that includes that? Like was he shutting him down or was he like, I don't know, slapping him verbally? What do you think?
I guess loudly.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to put the words in your mouth, but is it something that could include, like, I'm being really serious? Like, what else did Dad do? What else could Dad do?
Lock me in a room.
Lock you in?
Wow. Be like Harry Potter.
Anything else? Yeah. Anything. Think about when you guys are trying to get something from your parents or guardian. What else?
Throw things at him.
Which one? Dad or this child?
At the child.
Okay, great.
Oh,
Dad.
Get the belt for.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that's part of slapping, but also threatening. I'm going to threaten to get the belt. Okay. Anything else we missed? Okay, great. Here's the thing. I want us to pick what we think are the 3 biggest, most actable words from this list. So somebody look at my please list, or your please list, and tell me what you think is the most actable one.
Big.
Big, great. Somebody else give me another one. Yeah.
Tantrum.
Tantrum, fantastic. Somebody give me a third one. Yeah.
Crying.
Cry, fantastic. Good. Somebody look at our no list and give me the 3 biggest ones.
Yell.
Yell, great. Give me the next one. Yes. Threaten, fantastic. And give me the last one. Yes.
Show strength.
Show strength.
No,
Beautiful.
What's his slap?
No, I like that you chose not. I mean, well done. If we chose the bottom one, we could have done it as well. All right, here's the thing though. We are going to take this scene again, but we are going to need actors who are willing to go as far as they can with only the action that they're given at that time. Meaning, if you've done a little bit of begging already, which you did a beautiful job with a little bit of begging, we have to say, how far can a begging go? Whether it's in the voice and whether it's in the body, how far it can go. And actually, we need directors. Because in real life, in Shakespeare's day, they didn't actually have directors. And when we looked at the scenes and the words last week and figured out the clues in the text, how to act it, we also now, though, have directors who help us figure out what action we're going to take when. So now I also need volunteers who are willing to be directors to let our actors know which action they're taking at which time. So, who would like to be directors? Raise your hand, please.
Daniel wants to.
Directors.
Daniel.
Yeah? Great. Which one do you want to be for the please or the no side?
Please.
Great. So each of those words that are circled, write one each nice and big on the piece of paper. Who's my director for the no side? Yes? Beautiful. So the same thing. Take the circled word and write it nice and big on each piece of paper.
We'll be
Now, I'm going to ask for 2 new volunteers. So 1, 2. Here we go. All right. All right. Now, what is it that you want so desperately from your dad?
To kill the child.
Great. Think big, big, big. Is it a country? Is it
Africa.
Come on. Let's see.
I want Pearson to know I can get it done. One of the adopted baby.
Oh my gosh. She wants an adopted Asian baby. Dad, so still, she barely has her own word, right? Okay.
I do my homework like 3 nights a week, you know.
Okay. So here's the thing. You can try to convince him of that, but you still only get to say please, and you still only get to say no. But directors, please stand up and hand me a pen. Great. Directors, stand up, please, and hand me a pen. I want you directors to choose an order right now of the actions. Quiet, please. Actors, make sure you know which director. Who's directing my please?
Daniel.
Great, and you're directing my Oh, figure it out. Because you guys can only do the actions that your director holds up. It might not be the actions that we want to play against each other later, but for now, this is what we're doing as far as we can go. Yes?
All right.
Okay, great. So, directors, hold up your action, keep it held up until you change your mind, and then switch actions. Directors, give them at least a couple back and forths before you switch, right? Actors, take a look at your direction. You have to only do that action as far as you can, still trying to get the Asian adopted child and still letting her know.
Only doing gigs.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, please, 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 please.
No!
Please!
No!
Please!
No! No!
Please! Good. Check with your director. Have they changed?
No!
Good. Check with your director. Check with your director. Good, and C. Give him a round of applause. All of those same actions can go into our I'm going to tell you the scene that we have, and then we're all going to get a chance to work on it. Question? No. Okay. We're all going to get a chance, and there's plenty of opportunity for groups to volunteer and do the whole scene later today. So, I have the scene at the end of the play. We're in the forest, and we have Proteus. Don't do that. We have Proteus. Teasing can be an action, but we're not going to take it here. Proteus and Sylvia. He has just saved her from the outlaws. What does Proteus want from Sylvia? We haven't met Dante yet. Yes.
Doesn't he like warn me? Oh, I've saved you now and now love me.
Absolutely. He wants her to love him. Great. What does Sylvia want from Proteus? To not love him. Does she want anything else from him?
For him to love Julia.
Oh gosh, that's great. For him to love Julia. Great. So here's the thing. Oh, I should put it. But who is the please in our scenario then? Do we think?
Proteus.
Proteus, absolutely. So Sylvia's going to be our no. Like, no, I don't love you. I want you to love Julia. Great. So keeping that in mind, everyone take one and pass. Take one and pass. What we're going to do is read the scene first, so that we're clear on all the words and all the ideas moving around, and then we're going to start to act. So, I'm going to part you off, and you and your partner are going to play the scene as full of action as you can. If you want to use the same actions we already set off, or any from our list, you can use those. By the way, if anyone chooses to slap, here's the thing. You are not allowed to touch each other. The thing about any kind of physical violence on stage is that it's choreographed more than anything so nobody gets hurt. Choose at least 3 separate actions. Again, it could be the ones we have. I would love to see a Proteus giving a real tantrum, because I think that would be a hilarious new choice. So go for it. Whatever you choose, go for it. Here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's see how far they go. Again, these might not be choices that we would make, but this is the choice that they made, so they want to go as far as possible. Is it exciting? What is surprising? I'm going to ask you after each one is done. And because we're shaking up, and I know gender might be something we're playing with, how far are we also playing? If we're a boy playing a girl, or a girl playing a boy, how far can we play with all of the physicality and the vocality as well? So, group number 1, are you ready? Hold on. 1, curtain.
Madame, this service I've done for you, God saved me. For my need but one fair look, a smaller room than this I cannot beg, unless in this I'm sure you cannot give. Oh, miserable, unhappy that I am. Unhappy were you, madam. Here I came, but my coming I've made you happy. By thy approach thou makest me most unhappy. Had I been seized by a hungry lion, I would have been a breakfast to the beast, rather than have false Proteus rescue me. Therefore be gone, solicit me no more. What dangerous action! Stood it next to death? Would I not undergo for one calm look? Thou counterfeit to thy true friend. In love, who respects friend? All men but Proteus.
Got my face, girl.
Yeah, beautiful. Good. Beautiful round of applause, everybody. Please. What was so surprising about the scene? Tell me somebody what was surprising about the scene. Yeah.
Well, I didn't expect Allie to like be all into it.
Which one is Allie? Oh, she did a good job. I have to say, Allie, I think, didn't want Hallie. I'm so sorry. Hallie, is it true that you did not want to act it as much as your partner did? And yes, what a beautiful job she did, though. So I'm going to give you an extra round of applause. Here's the thing. I wanted to make sure that we got to see these actions, and I feel like we've seen a couple of the same actions beautifully done. Again, like we've seen crying and tantrums and begging really big. I feel like the scenes were happening all in this one area. Hold on, please. I feel like the scenes were happening all in this one area. And because we're building now, I'm hoping that we can also expand and start to use a little bit more of a space. Because my one question would be, I feel like there's one action missing from our no list. And one action I wish we could see is Sylvia actually trying to get away from him. I feel like we've got all the space where if she's right here and she's saying go away, I wish we could see her move away as well. So just something to keep in mind, we've got more space. So who would be willing to read the scene one more time and making sure we build on those words? Because, for example, give me a word that is repeated.
Unhappy.
Unhappy, we want to make sure we really hear that. Give me another word that's repeated. Yes. Friend, great. Give me another word that's repeated.
Produce.
Produce, great. Give me another word that's repeated. Is madam repeated?
Yes.
Great. So here are these 4 words that we know we need to hear bumped up so that specifically we don't lose it. So who would like to read it again and make sure we hear all of that language being spoken fully? Great. 1, and let's see, we're here, we're heading home. Next week, we're going to take 4 separate scenes and we're going to put them all together in one class period. So we're going to have lots of different opportunities for acting in lots of different ways. But imagine now, I'm going to be talking with your teacher about what you guys might start to create for your final performance or something event. Start to think about the fact that today we saw 4 examples of the same scene, and they were very different in a lot of ways, similar in some ways and different in others. And we want to make sure that we always are trying to shape them up as much as possible, because it could be that you guys are doing the same scenes, and we just get to see it a bunch of different ways. So always go as far as you can, and don't forget the language as well. Thank you so much.